Determinant. Today we will discuss about it. To every square matrix, we can assign a number. That number may be real number or the complex number. That is called the determinant. Now, determinant can be thought of as a function which associates every square matrix to a unique number. This can be thought of as a function. This is very important. Let us see. M is the set of the square matrices. Let C be the set of the numbers. That can be numbers, real numbers or the complex number. Let you can define a function f from M to C such that f of A is equal to k, where A belongs to M and k belongs to C. It means A is a square matrix that is taken from the set of the square matrix M, and k is any number that is from the set of complex number or the real number. Now, here is a diagram. Let us consider that this is the set of square matrix and this is the set of numbers. Now, some rule has been applied on these square matrix. Then these square matrix can be associated to this number k. It means when the rule is applied to this matrix is considered as A. When the rule is applied on A, you will get this number k. So f of A is k. So f of A is called determinant of A, and denoted by determinant of A or determinant of A, or sometimes it is denoted by delta. So we can say that f of A is equal to determinant A is equal to written like this or written like this or written like this. These all are the same things. It means when the rule is applied, when the f rule is applied on this determinant, then when rule is applied to this square matrix, you get a number. How the rule works? F rule how works? ये जो f rule वर्क करता है ये स्क्वायर मैट्रिक्स पे वर्क करेगा, और सबसे छोटा स्क्वायर मैट्रिक्स कौन सा होता है, किस ऑर्डर का होता है, 1 by 1 का. लेट अस टेक ए मैट्रिक्स ऑफ द ऑर्डर 1 by 1. जो 1 by 1 का मैट्रिक्स है उसके अंदर सिर्फ एक एलिमेंट होगा, ध्यान रखना इस बात का. तो दिस इंप्लाइज दैट डिटरमिनेंट ऑफ ए कैन बी रिटन एज a11 एंड दिस विल बी इक्वल टू a11. इसका मतलब इफ यू हैव द मैट्रिक्स ऑफ द ऑर्डर 1 by 1, it means it contains only one element, and determinant of that matrix is represented like this, and determinant of that matrix which contain only one element is the element itself. I think you got it. For example, if you have one element 5, then this implies that determinant of A will be determinant of 5, and this will be equal to 5. If it would have been minus 5 instead of 5, then determinant of A would have been minus 5. Then determinant of minus 5 will be minus 5, not the 5. I want to say that this is the determinant, this is the notation, not the absolute value. It means if you have minus 5, अगर तुम्हारे पास यहाँ पे -5 होता तो यहाँ भी तुम्हारे पास -5 ही आना था, और इसका जो डिटरमिनेंट आना था वो भी हमारे पास -5 आना था. इसको मॉडुलस समझने की गलती नहीं करनी है तुमने. दिस इज नॉट द एब्सोल्यूट वैल्यू. ठीक है. नाउ द सेकंड मैट्रिक्स, the second square matrix is of the order 2 by 2. अब हमने क्या करना है, इसका डिटरमिनेंट लेना है. वो रूल जो किसी नंबर को असाइन कर देता है वो रूल कैसे काम करता है। अब तुमने ये देख लिया कि 1 by 1 मैट्रिक्स के अंदर ये रूल किस तरीके से काम कर रहा है। अब मैं समझा रहा हूं, अब तुमने इस मैट्रिक्स का जब डिटर्मिनेंट निकालना है तो वो कैसे निकलेगा। तो डिटर्मिनेंट ऑफ बी हम कैसे लिखेंगे, a11 a12 a21 a22। 2 by 2 मैट्रिक्स का डिटर्मिनेंट कैसे इवेल्युएट करते हैं जरा ध्यान से सुन लेना। This thing will be multiplied by this thing, a11 into a22, और जब when you multiply from bottom to top, one negative sign will have to be introduced. It means minus a21 into a12. This is how you can evaluate the determinant of the order 2 by 2. Let us take an example. Now multiplied 5 by 6, this is equal to 30, and 2 by 3, this is minus 6, this is 24. So determinant of B, that is equal to 24. Now you understand how you are to evaluate the determinant of the order 2 by 2. Now the matrix of the order 3 by 3. If you have the matrix of the order 3 by 3 and its determinant can be written as, for example, this is the determinant, I will write directly as determinant a11, a12, a13, a21, a22, a23, a31, a32, a33. In order to evaluate this determinant, it is not so easy as for the order 1 by 1 or 2 by 2, and it is not also the tedious task. In order to evaluate this determinant, you will have to take any row or any column as a reference. I take the R1 as a reference, first row as reference row. I take the first element of this reference row, that is A11. Now A11 will have to be multiplied by something, and that something is obtained by removing the first row and the first column. If you remove the first row and the first column, then these four elements will be obtained, and you are to take the determinant of that four numbers, a22, a23, a32, a33. Now I have taken the R1 as the reference row. The first element is taken. Now I will take the second element, a12 minus a12. Take care of this negative sign. 1, 2. Now this will have to be multiplied by something, and that something is obtained by removing first row and the second column. This is the first row and the second column, and you are left with the four numbers that are a21, a23, a31, a33. Now the third element left, a13. Now a13 will also be multiplied by something, and that is obtained by removing the first row and the third column. What is left with you? a21, a22, a31, a32. Okay. Now you can evaluate this determinant of the order 2 by 2 as I have written here. Now a11 into a22 into a33 minus a32 into a23. Whenever you multiply from bottom to top, well, negative sign will have to be introduced, mind it. Secondly, a12, a21 minus a31 sorry, A21 into A33 minus A31 into A23 like this, plus A13 A21 A32 minus A31 into A22. So this is how you can evaluate this determinant. You will have to take one row as the reference row. I have taken R1 as the reference row, and the sign is used plus, minus, plus. You will have to take care as a convention. You will have to remember it. Now let us take another example. 1, 2, minus 1, 3, 1, minus 2, 0, 2 and 4. Okay. Now I take R1 as the reference row. This is the reference row. This is A11. 1 into. Removing first row and first column. Whenever you are to take A11, it means you will have to remove first row and first column. If you have taken the second element A12, then you will have to remove the first row and the second column like this. Whenever you remove the first row and first column, you are left with these four elements. Take the determinant of this four element. This will be 4 plus 4. Whenever you have to multiply from bottom to top, a negative sign will be introduced, so therefore it will be minus and minus. This will be plus. Again, this will be here minus 2 into. This thing you can do in your mind also. The first row, now the second column will be removed. Now 3 into 4, this is 12. When you multiply by negative sign will be introduced, this will be plus 0. Again, minus 1. The sign is same as this is minus 1, this is minus 1. Now this will have to be removed. Now you get 3, 1, 0, 2. Now the determinant 3, 2 is 6 minus 0. This is 6 minus 0. And this is 4 plus 4 is 8 minus 24 minus 6. This is equal to 8 minus 30, and this is equal to minus 22, and this is your answer. This is how you can evaluate the determinant of the order 1 by 1, 2 by 2 and 3 by 3. The one thing I would like to introduce more, this is what we call as the expansion of this determinant. You have expanded the determinant by R1. Expanding the determinant by R1. Now, if you have to expand the determinant by R2, this is very important. You can take reference as R1, R2, R3, and you can take the reference as C1, C2, C3. It means you can expand the determinant by R1, R2, R3 or C1, C2, C3, but you will have to take care of the signs like this. If you have taken R1 as the reference row, then sign must be plus, minus, plus. If you have taken the second row as the reference row, then sign conventions are minus, plus, minus. And if you have taken the third row as the reference row, then signs are plus, minus, plus. Similarly, if you have taken the first column as the reference column, then signs are plus, minus, plus accordingly, then minus, plus, minus and plus, minus, plus, then you will have to use in order to find out the determinant of order 3 by 3. Now this is very interesting case, and it is a property of the determinant. Then you can expand the determinant by any row and any column, and the value of the determinant will not change at all. It means if you had taken the reference row R2 instead of R1, then you will get the same answer as minus 22. You can try it yourself. If you find my video helpful, then please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.